Guys, it's Lauren. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing my thoughts on a bunch of new makeup launches that are coming out this month. There has been a lot of releases lately, and I feel like a lot of people are saying that releases have slowed down, but in my opinion, I don't know if we just had a little bit of a break there and I completely forgot how fast the makeup industry produces product, but I feel like product has been coming out like crazy. So there's a ton for me to talk about in today's video. I have my notes ready. I pretty much always use the notes whenever I'm doing these videos, and that's because I have so much I want to share. I love giving my opinions on the products, and you guys seem to really like hearing my perspective on it. Sometimes I'm just totally oohing and ahhing over a product and I'm like, I'm totally gonna get that. And then sometimes I'm just roasting these products to filth. And it's really just, I just want to be as open and honest with you about the products and my opinions on them, and I love hearing your thoughts in the comment section down below. So I'd love to hear any of your thoughts on products that I talk about, or just new products that I may not have touched on in today's video. Along with that, I do mention, when you can get the products, how much you can get them for, just a bunch of general information if you are interested in that. And any of the products that are already available, I will have linked in the description box down below. I do want to say that I have started using affiliate links recently, so I've been trying to kind of just mention that verbally in a few of my recent videos, just because it's a newer thing for me. And any of the links that do have a little asterisk beside them, those are the links that are affiliate links. So if you decide to go through one of those links to purchase a product, I do make a small commission and no extra cost to you, but I like to be, upfront about that because there is money involved, and you guys know the drill with that. But I do want to say a lot of the pictures, actually all of the pictures that I'm using in today's video of these new launches do come from 3 different Instagram accounts. I like to always give credit to them, even though I do use their little logo in each of the pictures, so you'll know where they're coming from. But I just like to, shout them out because I think they're great resources for learning about new makeup launches before they come out. I'll have the links to their Instagrams in the description box down below, but the 3 accounts that I'm using today are DupeThat, TrendMade1, and HotFire.makeup. So if you would like to check out any of those accounts, they'll be in the description box. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let's go ahead and get into it. So the first 2 products I want to talk about are both from Fenty. The first one is the What To Do Makeup Refreshing Setting Spray, and this retails for $30, so I believe it's pretty comparable with the Urban Decay All Nighter, the Smashbox Primer Water. I believe those are around $30 as well. I'm not sure how much product is in this, as far as ounces go, but this is a hydrating mist, and it's supposed to be used to prime your makeup, set your makeup, and or refresh your makeup. So you can use it one of those ways or all 3 of those ways. I really like this, that this is supposed to be like a hydrating mist, because you don't see a lot of those. You see a lot of them that are just really trying to set your makeup, and it's often not very comfortable. And I feel like the community is really leaning towards more refreshing products, dewy products, and also, I think this name, What To Do, is just really cute. I think that Fenty is just so innovative with their names. This is already available at Sephora on their website, so if you want to check it out, I will have that link down below. It will be an affiliate link, but it will be down below. The next launch from Fenty is an extension of their Gloss Balm shade range, and they have, I believe, upped the price from $18 to $19. Not that big of a difference, but I did want to mention it. They are coming out with 3 new shades. These are, first off, the one that intrigues me the most is Glass Slipper. This is one we've never seen before. It's just a clear lip gloss, and personally, I love my Glossier lip gloss, so I don't think I'll be purchasing this because I already have a clear lip gloss that I like the formula of. But if I was in the market, I think this would be a good one because I do love the Fenty Gloss Balm formula. And then the other 2 new shades we have seen before in a mini size and some holiday collections. The first one is Sweet Mouth, which is a shimmery pink shade. And then we also have Hot Chocolate, and that is I believe a soft shimmery brown shade. Not too intrigued in that one, even though I think it would look really good on a deeper complexion. The Sweet Mouth I'm kind of intrigued in, but I don't see myself picking that one up either. These are already available at Sephora's website. So if you want to check them out, they'll be linked down below, affiliate link down below. Just to give some really quick context on the next launch that I'm going to be talking about, Vina and Anastasia Beverly Hills, as the brand, have been getting a lot of kickback recently. I've done a whole video on this, so if you want to check it out, I'll have it linked in the description box down below. But Norvina, who is the creative director, I believe, or the CEO, one of the 2, if not both, also the daughter of Anastasia Beverly Hills, the founder of the brand, she has kind of taken over, become the face of the brand, and she has created a sub-brand within Anastasia Beverly Hills, and near the end of 2019, she just came out with a ton of products, like eyeshadow palettes, under the Norvina name. And it was not taken very well by the beauty community. I feel like a lot of people found a problem with that. It just felt like way too many launches, and I definitely agree with that. And so at the beginning of the year, Anastasia Beverly Hills, it was either the brand, Anastasia, or Norvina who tweeted this. I'll try and find the tweet and insert it on the screen, but they kind of talked about how they weren't going to be coming out with very many eyeshadow palettes this year, how they really only had 2 under the Anastasia brand and 2 2 or 3 under, you know, Norvina's subsection of the brand that they were going to come out with. But they've already come out with one Anastasia palette this year, and they now just released the Norvina Mini Pro Pigment palette in volume 3. This is like a cherry inspired palette, which it does look pretty cool, and I have to admit, the shades are definitely more unique. I think this is something we haven't really seen, and I think the timing of it was really great because I feel like if someone were to use these shades, now would be the time. I feel like they're just like perfect for, you know, the earlier part of spring, which is approaching. Even though it does not feel like it outside, it is approaching. And this is already available on Sephora's website if you want to check it out. But this palette, I believe, is $29, so I feel like the price does align pretty well with, you know, what you're getting, the 9 different shades in there. I like the theme of the palette. I like that it's a little bit different, and you know, I don't hate on it. I just am kind of confused because it's like they've already come out with one palette under the Anastasia Beverly Hills line, and now they've come out with another under Norvina's line, and it's like, it is just now February. I don't really know if they're gonna actually like keep their word on only having a few more launches of palettes this year. So next up we have a palette from Dominique Cosmetics, and this one I'm really excited about. It really intrigues me. There's a few palettes that I'm talking about today that I've not been drawn towards palettes in a while, but some of these color schemes are really calling my name. This one is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette, which retails for $42. This palette is really cool because $2 from each purchase does go to St. Jude's Research Hospital, which I think is great. I don't know how long or if it's an indefinite amount of time that they're going to be, you know, donating the money to St. Jude's. I hope that it's indefinite. Like, I hope they continue to do it, but I'm not really sure. This shade or this palette comes with 10 different like metallic, matte, and shimmer shades, and I don't know, I really like how it looks like more of a neutral palette. However, it does have a few pops of color, which I've been trying to get more into, and I think during the spring and summer is a time where I do become, I don't know, I'm a little bit more open to color. So this is actually already available if you want to check it out. Next up, we have some blushes from MAC. These are the Glow Play blushes. They're $30, and they're a cream formula, so they're kind of like a cushiony cream. They're not like, you know, liquid or super creamy. They're just kind of more cushiony, but they're calling it a cream formula. These are going to give a sheer to medium kind of pigment to the cheeks. They look really pretty. You can apply them with your fingers, which is something I like. I love applying my ColourPop Super Shock blushes with my fingers. It's super easy to use when I'm going for more of a no makeup look or something really quick and easy to apply. I love using that over like a skin tint or something. But these blushes have 11 different shades. I really have not heard many people talking about this, but I do think the packaging is really cool. I like kind of the acrylic look to it, and I just think that's interesting. These are available now at Belk. I know they're at MAC, so they're at a lot of different places, kind of more of the department store type market. I feel like a lot of brands have been coming out with Valentine's Day collections, which is interesting because I feel like before now, you may see 1 or 2 brands come out with a Valentine's Day or a St. Patrick's Day collection, but before now, I really feel like the only time where multiple brands are coming out with collections for a holiday would be around the holiday season, like for Christmas. And you know, I think this is kind of interesting, seeing all these Valentine's Day collections. And the one that I want to talk about now is the Natasha Denona Love Collection. So this collection is already available at Beautylicious website, Natasha Denona's website, and Sephora's website. I believe it's an online exclusive. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is. And the first product in this collection is the Love Palette, which is a $65 palette, and it comes with 15 different shades. So it's kind of the style of the Sunrise palette that they came with over the summer. This palette, at first I thought it was a little reminiscent of the Jackiana Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, but as I looked at different like promo shots, I realized it didn't look as much like that. It was something a little bit more different. I liked how it kind of mixed like pinks and purples. You would think you would see that often, but you really don't, or at least I don't, in palettes. And I felt like this was a color scheme that was different and unique, and I personally like Valentine's Day. I love the color scheme with that, and I think this is a unique take on it that I'm still intrigued by. I don't think I'm going to pick this up just because I would have to really be intrigued by a Natasha Denona palette to pick up one of their $65 or $129 or even, you know, their $200 something palettes. I would just have to be really in love with the color scheme because that is a lot for an eyeshadow palette. The next palette is their Love Glow Cheek palette. I believe this one's $55. You're getting 4 different blushy highlighter shades. Personally, I don't think I get use out of any of these. I will occasionally wear a pinkier blush, but on the daily, I wear more of a rosier or a peachier blush. I'm not that drawn towards pinky blushes, and there's like one shade in there that's not that pinky, but it's way too dark for me. I feel like I wouldn't get very much use out of that. I have heard great things about these cheek palettes though, so I feel like if you are interested in these shades, maybe see a couple reviews because I don't know if the formula would have changed at all, but if it didn't, I don't know, like if you're into pink shades, this might be something you want to check out. The next product is the Lipophoria Gloss Balm lip things. They're like lip gloss balms. I forgot what they're called. They're called Lipophoria Gloss Balms. And I find that interesting because it kind of reminds me of like the Fenty ones and a few of the other products, and these are $26. And the actual idea of the product is really interesting to me because you know I love balm type products that have kind of a glossier finish to them. But this doesn't really seem to have that. Like okay, it seems to have that, but it doesn't seem to have any like intriguing shades in my opinion. They have a nude shade, which to me looks a little more peachy. They have a mauve shade, which is a little too dark for me to actually get a ton of use out of. And then they also have kind of a duochrome pink shade, which I just know I wouldn't get use out of. So I don't think I'll be picking this up personally, like anything from this collection. However, I really like the idea of the lip products, and I hope that they'll come out with more shades in this lip product range in the future because it even has that peppermint like vibe and scent that I just love so much. So if they release more shades, I definitely would want to try. I'm sorry if the lighting's a little bit wonky in this video. It's kind of gloomy outside, so I'm doing my best. It's just kind of like changing the lighting inside a little bit. The next product is one, I just kind of transitioned right into that, but the next product is the Glow Recipe. What is this called? Watermelon Glow Lip Pop. And this is a $22. It's basically a 3-in-1 product. It's a scrub and it's also like, it's a scrub to balm type product is how they describe it. So I feel like it's a scrub, a tint, and a balm is kind of what they mean by a 3-in-1. I like this idea because I like Glow Recipe. I love their watermelon products, or at least the smell of them. I don't know how well they actually work. I liked the mask, but I didn't end up using it long term. I felt like my skin needed something a little bit more, with a little bit more benefits than that mask really had for me and my skin type being super dry. It says that it's supposed to hydrate the lips, smooth the lips, tint the lips, and it's all things that I would really enjoy in a lip product because I am, for a product that's going to help my lips and make them feel better, I'm willing to spend a little bit more. However, this is a pink tint, and for me, I feel like tint products that have like a pink tint are just iffy. I feel like I never end up liking them. I feel like they're always way too intense and just a pink that I just don't really like. So that makes me a little bit worried, and I don't see myself unless I see someone pick it up and it has like a very, it says it has like a clear to pink tint. Unless it has a much more on the clear side tint, then I don't think I'll be picking it up. But this is already available now if you want to check it out. The next product I'm very excited about. This is really just a additional shade that has been added to the Dior Lip Glows. They're coming out with the shade Rosewood, and these are $34. The lip glows have been a thing for a very long time. Just something I've never tried out, but if you know me, you know how much I love the rosy mauve lip shades. They're something I wear year round. I'm just so intrigued by them, and I saw this in their new, they came out with a new formula of the Dior lip glows. They had like a lip oil glow, and they have this shade Rosewood in it, which is a very rosy mauve type shade, which was totally up my alley. I considered picking that one up, but I have been trying to get more into just really easy, like, not lip gloss, but like stick lip gloss type formulas, basically lip balms that are tinted that are going to have that mauve thing that I like. So I was wondering, you know, what if they had it in this? And I looked and they didn't have it in the balm type formula. So I was like, okay, whatever, like I just won't get it because I probably shouldn't spend $30-something on a lip balm. But then they did recently extend the shade to the Dior lip balm. So I can definitely see myself picking that up very soon. Should I? Absolutely not. Will I? There's a good chance. The next product is from the Balm. These are their Liquid, interesting name, but you guys know the Balm, Sparkling Liquid Shadows, which retail for $14 each. These intrigued me because they do have a very good price point on them, and the shades look really pretty. However, I have not heard the best things about the Balm's cream shadows, and I know these are liquid, but to me, I feel like formulas on liquid and cream shadows, if one's good from a brand, then the other's gonna be, and if not, the other one's probably not. I know that's kind of a weird generalization, but that's just what I think. So I find this to be kind of an iffy product that I don't think I'll be spending my money on just because there's nowhere that convenient where I can get the Balm or even try the Balm. So although these shades look really pretty and up my alley, I just don't think it's going to be something that would work for me. And I would definitely wait if I were you to see some reviews prior to purchasing this product. But they're already available if you want to check them out. So the next products are from Too Faced. And Too Faced has recently been in a lot of like drama, controversy, and it's very just controversial, and I really don't want to talk about it because I don't know enough about it. If you're unaware of what I'm talking about, really just search Too Faced controversy or Too Faced sister and you'll find out everything you want to know. But I just don't want to talk about the controversy because I don't know enough about it. So typically a lot of people believe in the mentality of separating a brand from their owner, and that's something I really don't agree with. I feel like the money that you put into a product directly goes back to the owner for the most part, or in some form, it directly goes back to the owner, whether it be the full amount or, you know, portion of the amount, like it's going back to the owner. So I feel like that does matter, and I could do a whole video talking about that, but for this particular circumstance, I'm going to separate it and just kind of think about the products as a product. So the first one is one I'm really intrigued in, and to be honest, if their controversy wasn't, you know, happening, I would buy it in a split second, and that's something that for me, for eyeshadow palettes, it doesn't really happen. But this is the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. It retails for $45. There's 16 shades in here that are like warm neutrals, and I just think they look so pretty, and to say the least, I'm very intrigued. I think they're shades I get a ton of use out of. There is one section of the palette that is a little bit more reddish warm tone that I don't think I get use out of, but everything else looks really pretty. They're also coming out with these Born This Way highlighting palettes, and there's going to be 4 different like shades of them, or like variants, and I believe they're going to be $42. They're trios where they have like a shade that'll give you a softer look, they have a more radiant look, and then they also have more of a soft focus, which I kind of associate with glow, but these are already available. Actually no, they're coming out February 9th, so if you want to check them out, they'll be available then. Alright guys, that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a big thumbs up so I know to do more videos like this in the future, and if it doesn't get very many likes, I know not to. I would love to hear any video recommendations that you want to see in the future from me in the comment section down below, or you can tweet them at me, whatever way you want to do it. I just love hearing your feedback and what you want to see. Also, if you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate if you would do so by clicking that little red button down below. And if you want to be notified whenever I upload, just click that little bell icon right next to the subscribe button, and YouTube will, you know, give you a little notification whenever I do. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. All of the support that you give me just means so much, and I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. If you would like to check out those Instagram accounts that I mentioned earlier, they'll be in the description box down below because I couldn't do this video without them. So thank you so much to all 3 of those accounts, and thank you guys again for watching. I hope that you have a great couple of days until my next video goes live, and I will see you then. Bye!